sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
First down, Baltimore.
Now a play fake here on first down. He uncorks it for Snead. Oh, wide open, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big pickup of 38.
First down, Ravens.
Rolling to his right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
On the play.
You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense.
6-yard line.
They'll roll him out right. And he's got Lockett. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after one. A pass underneath for Carson. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line.
And that's good.
Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion.
10 at the 21-yard.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
At the 11-yard line.
This is Carson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. On third down, it's Carson. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
First and goal.
They give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a first and goal. Now they'll throw it with Wilson, escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. For the Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. Wilson now off the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5.
Ravens, nothing.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. Buying time to his left. Out left side here to Bryant. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. On second down, Jackson finding some room at midfield. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 43. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. But it looked like a Raven was able to get in there, and they will indeed keep the possession.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
On 2nd and 15 now. Jackson. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Jordan Brooks just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Steps away to his left. He'll run it. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
He's taken
now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Jackson from the shotgun. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Flush to his right. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Taken about 7 yards deep. Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And that has to be so frustrating because you know that they had something set up there for this first drive of the second half. It wasn't the fumble.
Sometimes no matter what you go over at halftime, no matter what you say, errors will result.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this carries into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
13 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go. And that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. A big play that time for the Ravens. And even 60 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Dobbins. Oh, how about this on first and goal? And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
12-yard line.
They go play action now. Jackson stepping up. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On first down, Carson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack. 3rd and long, it's Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out. Out of bounds.
Seattle Seahawks.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Carson. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe it'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 3rd down, it's Carson. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
The 6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
14, got it. Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Dancing to his left. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Wilson taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. Here's Wilson, and he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
27. Ravens.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the 1st at about the 21. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Play action. It's Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. They'll run on 1st down. Carson, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
23-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. They run again with Carson. And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
Sometimes that's the danger of putting that jumbo set out there. You just get a lot of bodies massed in one location. You could wind up with 18, 20, maybe even all 22 in the box, and there's nowhere to run the football.
Now Wilson off the bootleg, rolling to his right. He may try and run for this. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And it is incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. The drive starts with a completion left side. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Play action. Now Jackson being chased out left. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Buying time to his left. Man open left side is Brown. There he goes left side. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope. And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
Ravens 16.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Wilson wants to throw it. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Flushed out right. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 26 yards on the play there. And it'll move the chains. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Throwing is Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the former Husky Marcus Peters. And that will write a finish to this ball game.